on Carney's parade, Rob. And in fact, let me start with that. It's not actually his parade, is it?
No, I mean, he outlined today's set of forecasts and data where the UK is growing pretty strongly and is expected to grow strongly, and we expect that to continue as well. Monetary policy is very loose and it's fueling a consumer-led recovery right now that should continue through into next year.
One of the things I wanted to ask you about, and I know it's one of the things he was quizzed on this morning, is whether the consumers, the people you and I are talking about, the household, whether they actually get this forward guidance notion. And to what extent that matters.
Yeah, I think he kept emphasising that consumers and businesses that he'd spoken to really understood the idea of forward guidance. And I think the key is that it's easy to understand the bank is trying to keep interest rates low to support the recovery. That's quite a simple message, and I think that's getting out quite clearly. The more difficult aspect of this are the caveats that the bank has put around it. You know, they will raise interest rates if inflation expectations pick up, or if inflation picks up, or if there are financial stability problems. And if productivity, the ultimate key to all this, doesn't rise, then the bank will be raising interest rates when growth and wages aren't rising very quickly. That's a really important caveat that I don't think is as widely understood as the governor wanted us to believe.
Yeah, okay, so that's one of the risks. I guess another one is the consumer spending that we're seeing, or that we hope to see more of, that just gets out of hand.
Yeah, I think that's right. What we're seeing is a consumer-led recovery, and it's driven by cheap mortgage rates, cheap borrowing costs, and increasingly available credit. So we're seeing the housing market improve very sharply, we're seeing car sales going up, and we're seeing consumption going up and consumer credit going up. Now, a recovery has to start somewhere, and it doesn't often start with investment in the UK. So this is fine, it's okay. We need to start somewhere with growth. The problem is, as we go through next year, we need to see investment picking up, and we also need to see exports reliant on the Eurozone rising as well. The housing market could quite easily get out of hand. We're forecasting 10% house price inflation next year. So a quite ugly scenario as we head into 2017, 18, the next Parliament, when house prices have risen quite quickly, interest rates going up. That's a key risk in the medium term.